WBC interim lightweight champion of the world. He is blessed and highly favored King Ryan Garcia.
I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. Juicy all, suits tailored. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. Juicy all, suits tailored.
Every day I wake up and do my job. I'm on the private plane, getting closer to God. Hit you with a jet, make you cha-cha slide. Fully on my truck every time I drive. Have you ever made 30 million a night? Always 10 toes, never taking a dive. I went real big, but bro, I got with it. If you in the ring, you won't last 5 minutes. Just run.
Blessed, I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. Juicy all, suits tailored. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. Juicy all, suits tailored.
Just rock the arena with 35,000. If you get this combo, you gon' throw in the towel. 10 black trucks when I pull up the towel. I be out in London, counting the pounds. I'm blessed, highly favored. Big crib, got a lot of acres. 10 plaques, that's major. Play with Ryan, you gon' catch these faders. He moved to Texas, he my neighbor. I'm a legend, God the creator. And we always working hard, yeah, the work don't stop. Put 1 million hours just to make it to the top. Yes!
I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. Juicy all, suits tailored. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. Juicy all, suits tailored.
I can kiss the sky cause I know I'm blessed. See my vision clear like I'm Kanye West. Walking with my chest cause I'm never stressed. Anything you say easily addressed. I know I'm different, yeah, I know I'm different. Got me like Nas, it was really written. Running with the champ, got me really winning. Got my license back, no more suspension. Walking in the room, everybody look. DM's really looking like an open book. I'm Hollywood the favorite, everybody should. You can tell I'm different from how long it took.
I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm blessed, highly favored. Juicy all, suits tailored. Blessed,
This man hails from the kingdom of heaven. He is the former WBC interim lightweight champion of the world.
All right, then, guys. Welcome to Shriman Virabhadra, the great special here today. It is very important that the meaning to tell you the meaning of Shriman Virabhadra. This is and why it relates to me. In Christianity, one thing I was taught was, the 10 Commandments and a lot of other, rules to go by, and then, of course, learning throughout religions, I kind of had a feeling that it was like a multicultural look into what it truly means, because I've seen enough of human conflict in my life, and I saw enough issues in my life to know that there's just too much destruction. I had to make changes even currently, when it comes to, making plans and, you know, coming up with new plans. So the house I was at previously is now no longer in existence. That's the most important thing to say there. You know, eh, that house there is no longer a part of my life. And that's a good thing, in my opinion, when it comes to opening up so many other doors, so many locations, that I can. Now I have many, many more that I can really deal with here. So we're moving on to bigger and better things and staying positive and creating bigger and better situations for those whom I consider close to me, and that in extension is to the YTBC and its affiliates. That's right there something like something I really wanted to let off right there. When it comes to me, there's just a lot of issues, especially within the sport of boxing. You know, but those issues, also have some good situations and that come along with them. For example, we can talk about how Usyk and Fury is coming up at the end of December, and looking forward to the now rescheduled. Earl Israel Madrimov had this fight against Boachuk that got, well, of course, I mean, acute bronchitis. I mean, that's something you don't really fake, I will say. I mean, if you're going through wheezing and you actually have doctor excuses and letters and note from lung doctors and doctors just signing off on that in general, it makes it pretty obvious at times. Knowing the climate in what is Russia, it can get very, very fucking cold. And especially if you're training also in a damp climate, you put, and it gets a little cold out there at the same time, you increase the chances of getting bronchitis. And so, I think it's not that surprising that the situation happened with Israel Madrimov. I mean, at the same time, it's one of the many reasons why you don't schedule too many things in advance. You take a fight, one fight at a time, right? You take a career one fight at a time, is what I meant to say. I was stumbling on words there, but we're back on track. But this situation with the rest of boxing, with Usyk Fury, with Jai Opataya coming up, and of course I heard the champion at Bridgerweight, Lorena, I believe his name is, who's out of South Africa, is extended a challenge out to Deontay Wilder. I think that would be a very, very, very cool fight, to be honest. I think Wilder, you coming in at 213, 211 pounds or 218 pounds. I mean, you have worm to work with, man. You automatically come in there, and if you give yourself a good, solid training camp against a good sparring partner stock, You know, you have to do neck exercises, bro. Do neck exercises, Wilder. You know what I mean? And that will help strengthen how your body reacts to getting punched. You know what I mean? That's something right there for Wilder to take in consideration, because I think the Bridgerweight division, you know, could use a notable name in it and its history. But there's nothing else to bring up when it comes to Deontay Wilder until we see the big money fights. He's already said he's only interested in the money fights so he can provide for his family, which is respectable, because when you're having to pay taxes for past wages rendered, all that has to meet net revenue positive. Therefore, you know, your taxes and all that, well, that's why Wilder cannot pursue Bridgerweight. Perhaps if they offer him a decent payday down there, the WBC, I think it could happen possibly. Let's see what things can get pulled, because I'm getting tired of a bunch of nobodies being at 218 pounds, I believe, which is the limit down there at Bridgerweight. I think that's just hilarious. 218. That's such an awkward number. But I got a little too business savviness. My business savviness absolutely obliterated the IQ of those two people who just came in. Oh my god, that was hilarious. They got absolutely obliterated there. They didn't even know what to say. Even in the comments section, they were like, what in the hell is this guy talking about when it comes to business? That is hilarious. The fact that nobody has commented now, it's really rather hilarious, man. It's good to be back, though. It's really good to be back with a new personality change. But the whole entire thing is the idea behind Tokeni's sports media model, or whatever model you want to put it on. It's a whole entire different situation. Nobody knows who I am when it comes to regarding like what I believe, right? But what I believe, it's not necessarily one thing or the other. There's a lot of things I believe, and I believe it interlinks at certain points. But I don't believe it's a frequency you could say that's a religious dispensation in itself, because I just have my own way of believing in things and knowing things, right? And whether it be through Bobby rhetoric, or I'm sorry, I had to really yawn right there. But in my religious belief system, I guess you could say, is Bobby, which is basically the belief that that there's religions that are interlinked. There's the same belief system, whether it be through interactions or through old information crossing. One way or the other, the creation, or rather, if it's a culture's understanding of a god, or in Hinduism, for example, where they have many gods, which may enter, each god may introduce, let's just say, a situation or a emotion. So, Rama being happiness, or let's just say, like in the when it's supreme deities, those are kind of different because that's like more of a overarching control, right? Rather it be through understanding or through shown a power in a way. But there's many ways to have power. To have power and control is two of the same in an essence, but also there can be a differentiation when it comes to in regards how you use the control or use the power. That is a very, very different story. That's because that can create several different situations, and those situations are all very, very different because whether it be through our decisions, for example, we have to be able to follow that and own our decisions. And through all that, there's like this overarching idea of just understanding and listening to each other, really. It's a very unifying way for me to understand that there's the bondage, the unexplained that happens to us. So it's really a matter of observation and being in one with yourself, the world. In an essence, you're supposed to be one when it comes to how what you can do and how you are with the divine, right? So what you can do in an essence or what you can create, all this stuff is absolutely wonderful, and it's part of God or God's creation, and that's all a very wonderful thing. But moving on into the sport side of things, the NCAA needs to be investigated immediately. Looking at all these sports that have been going on, let's just say NCAA football, for example. And I am very, very, very confused with how somebody who very obviously steps in the playoffs gets so high of a jump. Like Arizona State. I mean, you beat a 15 seed, somebody who is actually lower ranked than you, and you somehow miraculously jump all the way to fourth place, 4 seed in the tournament. I am dead. I am dying, man. It is absolutely hilarious. NCAA's their referee association is absolutely confusing me. So they need to make it make sense, like John McSmith said. Very much indeed. Now, the sport of boxing in its totality is very disappointing right now, to say the least. It upsets me. It sickens me. And it disappoints me with how it conducts itself. To the point that when they over-explain, when they demonstrate that somebody loses, it doesn't really... Like, for example, like SMU. I actually like SMU, but I find it confusing, with all due respect, how they lose and everybody's saying that they're going out, right? And somehow you keep them in the playoff. Is that fair to a team that's sitting there? Like a Miami or a Alabama. I'm not for sure how that's a good situation. You already moved somebody outside the top 12 all the way up to 4, which is the biggest jump of this weekend. Without even defeating a top 10 team. I don't understand the criteria, is all I'm saying. And I know that you're trying to say, oh, how we're seeding the playoffs and how we're ranking people is two different things. No, I'm just confused with your little rhetoric that has been linked through retardation and intimidation. The way the sport of boxing has been demonstrated, on the other hand, at least its corruption is made obvious. Now, with the other part, when it comes to demonstration of athletes taking dives, or just being bribed on the front end, through non-disclosure agreements. Well, at least they make their corruption obvious. I mean, the NCAA is using, name, image, likeness as a absolute loophole in allowing bribery of players, or especially like top 10, top 100, or I have a very, very interesting opinion on name, image, likeness. If the NCAA, a amateur association by design, is it now issuing to its school's athletic members to generate revenue, sounds like a money wash if I've ever heard it and seen it in my life. This right here opens the room for corruption, demonstration of wealth through amateur sports. Has always been an absolute tormenting idea. However, collegiate sport, it would be the right terminology. It's still amateur by design. It's really horrendous how the association has demonstrated itself, without including every individual. Now, I believe that if you're going to give people money on name, image, likeness when it comes to collegiate sports, you should not only have that demonstrated in California, or wherever it's popular, whether it be California, Tennessee, New York. I don't care what state you're in. You know, as long as you have a football program, you know, everyone should get it. Not just the popular kids. Everyone should get it. You know what I mean? Not because you make a certain amount of yards a game or some stupid bullshit criteria. You know, it should be an all-inclusive thing, not just for certain individuals because they made this many yards. You know, that right there is a rather stupid thing. It's not going to be for long that this name, image, likeness stuff holds up. If they cannot, pass certain Title IX criteria, and including women would be a perfect way. Let me tell you why. Because that would be the only way to generate enough support to pass such a bill, to pass such a memorandum, and to amend whatever law that may hinder this from happening and stomping that out and establishing a new. It's an absolute wonderful thing that people include everything, everyone. Otherwise, it's just going to be ignorance that runs the show. And it's going to be us being the dumbasses because we're watching the shit. People having sponsorship rights, people having this, that, and the other. Bribery. And now it's going to make it about money. They're not going to try as hard because they're getting paid. You know what I mean? It is always a situation. A school paying kids to play for them, man. That is horrible, man. Oh man, it's just bribery at its highest point, man. If you're gonna do it, make it every bit of it. Make it all inclusive. I don't care if they go to Ohio State or Grand Valley State or University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Sewanee. I don't know. I don't know where to even end up at. JUCO, all of them need to be included. If man, all the women in their collegiate sports and their respect. Because if you include all that in this amendment, I think it would be a very, very good thing to pass. Because it would bring up so many possibilities for so many people. And age or anything like that shouldn't be included. It would give people like let's just say you're like a 25-year-old, right, or a 22-year-old, and you're like, you know what, I want to go try out for this sport, and it's at this college, right? Let me see if I'm good enough to play there, and oh, it pays too. Oh shit, oh shit. I like that idea actually. It's a good idea, but it becomes problematic when it's all because you're popular, right? I don't like that idea. You know, it's very, very important something that everyone understands what I'm talking about. It is absolute ludicrous that you can give this guy $2.5 million a year. And some people even more. I mean, Deion Sanders' son is making what, 4.9, 4.8, or 4.25, or somewhere in that ballpark? I mean, come on, man. Like, I understand you're the son of somebody, but come on. This is collegiate sports. You know, I'm somebody who's a fan of NCAA sports, rather it be soccer, football. Uh, you know, yeah, I'll even watch March Madness from time to time. But every now and then I like watching like a preseason classic, where a top flight team may encounter like Division 2 program or something like that. I'll I'll go I'll go and watch something like that from time to time. But I'm not just the type of person to just sit there and watch it every weekend of every season. Yeah, I'm not that big of a basketball fan in that regard. Um, because the time I have to put into whether it be work or owning my craft in boxing or pancratian or being a content creator. There's a lot of things that go on in when it comes to focus in regards to me. But yeah, we just keep on moving forward. Boxing is a very interesting thing as well. I'm gonna have to find another trainer, another gym to be dead straight with you guys. I don't know. The situation has become very interesting here. I'm not a person that is going to just quit at going to one particular gym. I think I could go to one particular gym if I relocated, perhaps to rather it be wild card, being thrown into the dog trenches, or getting thrown into the trenches at Mayweather's. I mean, that would be funny. But I have to really look at my opportunities as they open up. I mean, there's a lot of things I'm doing behind the scenes here when it comes to boxing. Of course, training and building myself up back from my illnesses. It's just me understanding myself, right? Having to overcome many obstacles in my life in response to all that. That right there is how we get this done. How's it going, Alonso? Yeah, we're just doing what we're doing, man. Yeah. Yeah, NCAA, man. And I was talking about the horrible selection committee today. It was absolute garbage. Uh yeah. Yeah, it gave me a headache just thinking about all that stuff. And I was also talking about name, image, likeness, the NIL deals. and how they should include everybody. And I don't care if they're Division 1 or Division 2 or Division 3. I don't give a shit about all that. Include everybody. If you're gonna pay, don't pay collegiate players just because they're popular or because they got popular on Instagram or whatever. I mean, I think that's pretty stupid because it's an amateur association by design, and they're already walking on eggshells. I know NIL deals really started out there in California when it comes to collegiate sports because they passed that law back in, I believe, 2019 that allowed collegiate players to make money. However, it shouldn't matter if they go to Ohio State or Grand Valley State up there in Michigan somewhere. You know, I think it's stupid to leave out any of these bums. You know, yeah, they're not bums. They're not bums. That was just me trolling right there. But it's very sad. Very, very sad that it's just bribery all over the place now. Just bribery. Nothing but bribery and corruption now in sports. So hopefully now we can see some thugs or something like that. Like maybe I can become like an agent, right? And issue these NIL bills, right? Because my knowledge of these deals are very, very knowledgeable at the highest level. This is going to be hilarious, man. Let's see how many NIL deals. Hey, Alonzo. Hey, Alonzo. I got an NIL proposition for you. We're going to make you the biggest thing since, I don't know, Bon Jovi, right? You're going to have that much of a following after I get done. Yeah, just go post your stuff on ESPN. Post your stuff on that. Yeah, you'd really get popular then, man. They'd probably have you on there on ESPN breaking down the news. Yeah, that'd be cool. Bigger money, bigger opportunity, man. That's how you get your name out there, bro. Man, it's that simple, bro. Make yourself something that's outside the world, bro. That's name, image, likeness, bro. Oh, overinflate your value if necessary. All right, that's my understanding of name, image, likeness. With a little bit of trolling on the end, of course. But it's sad. It's sad. So who here? Who else is here, man? Hmm. I mean, Alonzo's a real one, bro. Alonzo's a real one for leaving a remark. I mean, that was a proper remark. World class. Yeah, Sriman Virabhadra is. It's a hard way to. It's a hard thing for many people to say. Sriman is Lord. So yeah, Virabhadra is the name. But well, the name Virabhadra is the most vicious form of Lord Shiva. Yeah, it is. I am vicious right now, bro. I'm at the most vicious form of myself, so. But it is. part of, I guess, who I am as an individual, and how it has really transpired. Being at a rather quiet and reserved form of myself, now I'm a very dangerous form of self. So, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Because the reason why the name Virabhadra comes about is Lord Shiva, his wife Sati, or his escort Sati, was killed, and in response he tore out his hair in frustration, threw it on the ground, and that hair had mixed with uh, many components, and that actually formed Virabhadra. Yeah, and yeah, it was very, very crazy. Yeah, he went around killing everybody responsible, and it became something very crazy indeed. In fact, yeah, it can get very, very rampant. Very, very rampant. You know, understanding that, you know, the understanding of Lord Shiva did afterwards carry Sati to many mountaintops. I guess they had talked to about going to certain places, and it sounds like a gruesome image, but let me paint it for you through my words. The only way to explain it to you is he carried her body to the points in which they had talked about, and pieces of her body fell off at each of these points. So, yeah, now that has been said, let's move on. All right. Those points went on to know as points of Sati, which is marriage now. So that is a very, very, very sad and heartbreaking experience now that I think about it, but it can be a rather nasty and gruesome at the same time. Yes, but we have to be mature about that. I mean, that's very cringe for some people's liking, of course. Name, image, likeness is a funny, funny thing. Sad. Okay. Sriman Virabhadra is a very, very much a show of respect, to be honest. It is very interesting enough to say that it's horrendous and disappointing that some people would even demonstrate such fabrication of words. To say that uh, Vishnu is better than, let's just say, um, Shiva. That right there is, in return, a very, very demonic thing to say. You're crushing one god and demeaning a completely other. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're putting one on a pedestal and demeaning the other by saying one is better than the other. Okay.
You think you know me, think you know me, think you know me.
Yeah, I'm on the angle, number 95. Take me to the home, take boots and ultra laugh. See heaven, flash a horse show. Knock it nice and smooth, step back and watch it flow. Yeah, never gonna stop, man, never gonna stop. 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 Scream if you want it, 'cause I want more. Scream if you want it, 'cause I want more. Yeah, I'm on the angle, number 95. Take me to the home, take boots and ultra laugh. See heaven, flash a horse show. Knock it nice and smooth, step back and watch it flow. Never gonna stop, man, never gonna stop. 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 Scream if you want it, 'cause I want more. Scream if you want it, 'cause I want more.
You think you know me, think you know me, think you know me.
Yeah, I'm on the angle, number 95. Take me to the home, take boots and ultra laugh. See heaven, flash a horse show. Knock it nice and smooth, step back and watch it flow. Yeah, never gonna stop, man, never gonna stop. Never.
Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω πολύ. Επικίνδυνα σε κάθε φιλή. Σαν χάρτινο καράβι η ψυχή, τη θάλασσα σου αρμενίζω. Να νιώθω τα κορμιά μας αγκαλιά φρεγμένα. Σε περίμενα όλα εφήμερα. Έλεγα ήτανε και τώρα κοίτα με. Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω πολύ. Επικίνδυνα σε κάθε φιλή. Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω εδώ. Χαλάλι σου, για πάρτι σου. Επικίνδυνα ζω. Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω πολύ. Επικίνδυνα σε κάθε φιλή. Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω εδώ. Χαλάλι σου, για πάρτι σου. Επικίνδυνα ζω. Πια μέσα στο κύμα της καρδιάς, κι αν στο βυθό σου να βαγίσω, δεν έμεινε καμία αναπνοή για μένα. Σε περίμενα όλα εφήμερα. Έλεγα ήτανε και τώρα κοίτα με. Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω πολύ. Επικίνδυνα σε κάθε φιλή. χρόνο ένα λεπτό. Την αγάπη μου που κρύβω καιρό να σου δείξω λίγο πριν χαθεί. Επικίνδυνα να γίνει αρχή. Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω πολύ. Επικίνδυνα σε κάθε φιλή. Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω εδώ. Χαλάλι σου, για πάρτι σου. Επικίνδυνα ζω. Σε θέλω πολύ. Επικίνδυνα σε κάθε φιλή. Σαν χάρτινο καράβι η ψυχή τη θάλασσα σου αρμενίζω. Να νιώθω τα κορμιά μας αγκαλιά βρεγμένα. Σε περίμενα όλα εφήμερα. Έλεγα ήτανε και τώρα κοίτα με. Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω πολύ. Επικίνδυνα σε κάθε φιλή. Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω εδώ. Χαλάλι σου, για πάρτι σου. Επικίνδυνα ζω. Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω πολύ. Επικίνδυνα σε κάθε φιλή. Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω εδώ. Χαλάλι σου, για πάρτι σου. Επικίνδυνα ζω. Πια μέσα στο κύμα της καρδιάς και στο βυθό σου να βαγίσω. Δεν έμεινε καμία αναπνοή για μένα. Σε περίμενα όλα εφήμερα. Έλεγα ήτανε και τώρα κοίτα με. Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω πολύ. Επικίνδυνα σε κάθε φιλή. Επικίνδυνα σε θέλω εδώ. Χαλάλι σου, για πάρτι σου. Επικίνδυνα ζω. Δώσ' μου. Λίγο, αχ να σήχα για λίγο. Δεν θα κράταγε λίγο με. Σου το ορκίζομαι. Ακρόβατο μέσα σε σκέψεις και χειμώνες. Κι όπου σταθώ μας φαντάζομαι σε εικόνες. Σε χρειάζομαι εδώ απ' το πρώτο μας λεπτό. Υποφέροντες εδώ και ταιριάζουμε. Λένε πόσο πλοφορώ μαζί σου βράδυ όταν πω. Είσαι σαν ναρκωτικό, σε χρειάζομαι. Λίγο, αχ να σήχα για λίγο. Δεν θα κράταγε λίγο με. Σου το ορκίζομαι λίγο και δεν θέλω να φύγω. Στο κορμί σου βυθίζομαι και ζαλίζομαι λίγο. Αχ, να σ' για λίγο, δεν θα κράταγε λίγο με. Σου το ορκίζομαι λίγο και δεν θέλω να φύγω. Στο κορμί σου βυθίζομαι και ζαλίζομαι. Είναι τρελό, στα όνειρα μου είμαι μαζί σου. Κι όταν ξυπνώ νιώθω ακόμα το κορμί σου. Σε χρειάζομαι εδώ απ' το πρώτο μας λεπτό. Υποφέρω αν δεν σε δω και ταιριάζουμε. Λένε πως οπλοφορώ μαζί σου βράδυ όταν βγω. Είσαι σαν ναρκωτικό, σε χρειάζομαι. Λίγο, αχ, να σ' είχα για λίγο, δεν θα κράταγε λίγο με. Σου το ορκίζομαι λίγο και δεν θέλω να φύγω. Στο
Shankar Mahadev, Shankar Mahadev, Shankar Mahadev.
जो भी हो और बाकी वक्त ही छोड़ देना तेरा साथी वो लेके जाएगा वो आगे आगे नहीं सुबह तेरे लिए जागे नहीं जल से बांधे गए तूने धागे तेरे हौसलों में पानी है मंजिल
I do this for my people, I don't do this for the fame. I was born with the game, you weren't born the same. I do this for my people, I don't do this for the fame. You keep the chains, keep the change, just give me my reign and leave me my lane and just remember my name.
सरदार गोविंद पंत बुंदेले, सरदार बलवंतराव मेहंदड़े, ग्वालियर से सरदार जनकोजी शिंदे और सरदार दत्ताजी शिंदे, इंदौर से सरदार मल्हार राव होळकर।
बोल धरती जयकारा गगन है सारा गूंजा रे। जग में लहराया न्यारा ध्वज है हमारा ऊंचा रे।
हम वो योद्धा वो निडर हम जो भी दिशा में जाए,
सारे पथ चरण छुए और पर्वत शीस नवाए।
रास्ते से हट जाए नदियां हो के हवाए।
हम है जियाले जीतने को हम रण में उतरते हैं। हम सूरज है अंत हमी रातों का करते हैं। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे। बोल उठा ये जग सा
के बदले जान भी दे तो नहीं है घाटा रे।
युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे, बोल उठा ये जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे, बोल उठा ये जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे।
सच के सिपाही अलबेले राही क्या जानते हो तुम, जब तुम नहीं थे हम कब यही थे, हम भी थे जैसे तुम ध्यान में थे तुम प्राण में थे जैसे जन्म जन्म, जब तीर तुम पे बरसे तो जैसे घायल हुए थे हम। ओ देखो तो मुझसे कह के मैं जान दे दूं तुम पे, क्या तुम नहीं ये जानते, दुविधा के आगे जब नारी जागे हिम्मत से काम ले, चूड़ी उतारे कंगन उतारे तलवार थाम ले।
मैंने ली आज शपथ है वीरों का पथ है मेरा रे। लक्ष्य अपना जो बना लूं वहीं पे डालू डेरा रे।
हम वो योद्धा वो निडर हम जो भी दिशा में जाए, सारे पथ चरण छुए और पर्वत शीस नवाए। रास्ते से हट जाए नदियां हो के हवाए, हम हैं जियाले जीतने को हम रण में उतरते हैं। हम सूरज है अंत हम ही रातों का करते हैं। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे, बोल उठा ये जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे। जो रक्त है तन में बहता वो हमसे है ये कहता, सम्मान के बदले जान भी दे तो नहीं है घाटा रे। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे, बोल उठा ये जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे। युग युग की जंजीरों को हमने ही काटा रे, बोल उठा ये जग सारा जय मर्द मराठा रे।
श्रीमंत नाना साहेब पेशवा को पेशवाई तलवार पेश की जाती